We've just arrived in Port Antonio. Just finished my first week in Jamaica as well. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself while being here. I just really want to take in the nature around here. It's honestly so astounding being a city boy myself and then being around nature. It really makes you think about all of the greenery that you're missing, all the life that you miss, all of the nature that you can hear, the birds chirping, the lizards doing their thing. Hello, welcome to Park Your Thoughts, a place to park your thoughts and hopefully understand them. Today, I want to speak about faith and spirituality. And now this is not going to be like a Christianity, preachy, churchy talk, because low-key, I don't believe in any of that. I'm more of agnostic. I don't know what to believe in, but I believe there's a higher being, whether that's how Christians say it is, or how Muslims say it is, or how monks say it is. I just believe that there's something up there. I just don't know what. Because there has to be something that's created all of this. Surely. Are you a good person? Are you a bad person? Are you a person that just done bad things, yet you feel like you're good and are in a bad place? Because what I don't understand about Christianity is that you could be a real bad person and done a lot of bad things, yet somehow you can be forgiven just like that. And it's kind of an easy escape. Like, how will you as a bad person commit all these sins and then by you turning to Christianity, it's all just washed away now that you're a new believer? How is praying to God for forgiveness better than asking the person you've done wrong for forgiveness? I never really understood that, because you haven't done God wrong, or maybe you have by committing that sin, but you've done that person wrong. Yet you're praying to him for forgiveness and actually not talking to the person for forgiveness. I just never understood that concept. I've always understood the concept of just being a good person. There's a lot of Christians out there that are. My questions against Christianity runs deep. And actually, I would love to have a conversation with someone about it. Like, I'm not like downgrading the faith. I'm not talking bad on the faith. It's just I don't understand a lot of it. Therefore, I can't fully be behind something I don't fully understand. But I don't know. It's got me questioning a lot of things. I'm a very spiritual person. I do believe in spirits. I tend not to mess with ghosts and that sort of thing. Like, I don't fully believe in it, but why risk it? Do you know what I mean? And it's got me questioning, like, I feel like I'm a good person. I don't need any outside sources to tell me that. Also, maybe I'm wrong in this, but I thought the point of Christianity was to be free and have a free will. But yet, if you use your free will and do something against what God says, then you're a sinner. And I understand some sins are really bad, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like, oh, I don't know if you saw that, but that was kind of cool. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like sins are a good thing to commit. If you use your free will and like maybe do something that's against God's rules, then you're a sinner and you're banished to hell. Is that free will? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is no free will thing in Christianity. Again, I don't know. I'm just asking questions out loud. But I guess the question of faith and who am I has been brought up because at the end of the day, how are you going to be looked upon when you leave this earth? Are you someone that's lived life to the fullest, impacted people everywhere you've gone? Whether it's from afar or up close? Or are you someone that's going to live a lie? Never known who you truly are, but you aim to please. You just go along with the script. I'm trying to be someone that leaves their mark everywhere I go. I really want to help people and understand their thoughts and get to the bottom of how you're thinking. And I guess being here in nature, it just gets your brain thinking about how Mother Nature really is beautiful. There's no doubt about it. And someone definitely created it. I just don't know who. I find the idea of living life appeasing to a higher being so draining, emotionally and energy-wise, because you always have to be right. You always have to be thinking about how you're moving. If you do something wrong, then you feel so down that you've committed this sin. And yes, you can pray it away. I don't know how it works, but why do I have to feel so guilty about doing it? Why can't I be fine within myself and move on? I feel like being okay with your own self. You know that that was one small mistake and you're not going to commit it again. I don't need to feel so down on it. I don't need to feel so emotionally drained on it. I don't have to go to this place to pray and pay money to wash away my sins. I just got to be okay with myself. God's this all-knowing power. Why can't he see that I've made this one small mistake and just put his arm around me and be like, look, son, you've done this small mistake. Let's move on. I guess we're all looking for this guidance in life. Maybe if I did support Christianity, maybe I know who I am. I guess also religion has community to it. Religion has somewhere for people to be, somewhere for people to feel belonged. That's lovely. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. But I also feel like within certain communities, within religion, it's very toxic. It's only certain and some. I'm not saying all, but yeah, I know who I am. I'm a lovely, kind person and that just wants to help people understand their thoughts. You really don't want people to be stuck in their own mindset and be hard on themselves. Because why be hard on yourselves when the surrounding environment around you is really hard on you? Also, I don't know if I said this in the previous video or not, but being in Jamaica has really made me understand how kind I am. I feel like when you're dealing with people here, they're so used to everyone being rude or having some sort of attitude, so they automatically give that back to you. And it's just kind of become ingrained in the culture. But the few times I have been nice to someone, they really open up and then, oh, darling, you know, it's like they're like, oh, you're not one of them. You're not being rude. You're coming to me with this kindness. I'm going to match your kindness now. And ever since I've realized that and I've been doing it more and more, I feel like I've been seeing a much nicer side to Jamaica. I think that's my signal to end. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but some guy is just playing music in the background. Love my people.